Dreaming of sun-soaked islands, ancient ruins, cliffside monasteries? Welcome to Greece. Picture a warm breeze carrying the scent of bougainvillea as sweeping aerials reveal sapphire seas and whitewashed villages clinging to volcanic cliffs. In the first 10 seconds, I want you to feel the lure, the sea, the stones, the stories. At number 10, Naxos is the largest of the Cyclades. It feels like a Cycladic home base. Agricultural valleys, rugged mountains, long sandy beaches, fertile land gracing an island famed for stark white architecture. Wander the Venetian harbour town. Narrow alleys reveal family-run bakeries. Don't rush past the Sunday markets, cheeses, honey, olives. Hike inland to mountain villages. Aperanthos, Halki, living snapshots of traditional life. Kilometers of soft sand and calm water, ideal for swimming and lingering with a book. Perched on the slopes of Mount Parnassus, at number 9, Delphi was once thought the center of the earth, where landscape and legend meet. Approach along the sacred way, tracing the rise pilgrims took centuries ago. Pause and imagine hopes laid before the oracle. The temple of Apollo sits against sweeping terraces and the distant sea. No wonder the ancients felt the mystery. In the museum, the bronze charioteer and other masterpieces restore the site's grandeur. Let their scale reshape your sense of Greek artistry. Delphi is more than ruins. It invites reflection. For quiet contemplation or a brush with antiquity, it offers mountain air and deep time. A contemplative stop on any Greek itinerary. Time your visit for golden hour, when the stones glow and the valley below turns to a tapestry of light. At number 8, Corfu stands apart. Its palette is green and Mediterranean, shaped by Venetian rule. Olive groves and cypress spires define the landscape. Fortresses and palaces whisper of empires and trade. Start in the old town, a maze of arcades and pastel cafes, perfect for lingering over espresso. Then head out to rural lanes and family farms. Here, the trees are part of history. Tavernas and markets showcase superb produce and Italian-leaning cuisine. Seek quiet coves and beaches, or rent a scooter to trace the coast. Secluded bays reward the curious. Corfu's charm lies in its contrasts. Cultured centers set against a verdant countryside. Heritage and restful escape, wrapped in warm evening light. At number 7, Zakynthos, a South Ionian jewel. Famous for Navagio, the shipwreck cradled in a cove. Limestone walls plunge to impossibly blue water. Many come for that iconic photo. But the island offers more. Sea caves along the coast, diving and snorkeling in crystalline seas, and boat tours to hidden bays and marine life. It's a haven for Crete turtles. Keep a respectful distance as you watch. Inland, small villages serve hearty meals and local wines. Zakynthos blends spectacle with seaside leisure, dramatic vistas, bright beaches, and gentle wildlife encounters. At number 6, Rhodes wears history on its sleeve. One of Europe's best preserved walled towns. Wander cobbled lanes and imagine knights, merchants and pilgrims. Stand before the palace of the Grand Master to feel the scale of crusading and trade. Harbors tie it to the wider Mediterranean. Outside the walls, beaches and seaside tavernas. Villages where generosity is the norm. Mornings among museums or ruins. Afternoons on sun-kissed sands. And evenings of mezzas and local wines, fortifications, relaxation, vibrant coastal life. Rhodes makes a varied itinerary easy. At number 5, Meteora. Monasteries balanced on vertical sandstone pillars. They look placed by a giant hand. Stand below, and your eyes climb to these isolated spiritual worlds. Inside, Byzantine art and austere devotion. Once accessed by ropes and pulleys, today by bridges and stairs. Hike for shifting perspectives and aim for early light when the sandstone glows. It's a place to feel small beneath enormous geology and appreciate centuries of monastic tradition. Photographer, hiker, or seeker of silence, Meteora blends nature and spiritual resonance. At number 4, Crete, Greece's largest island, and in many ways a small continent. Minoan palaces, dramatic gorges, and varied beaches coexist here. Begin at Naxos near Heraklion to step into Minoan civilization, with vivid frescoes and ruins hinting at a brilliant Bronze Age. Drive west to Samaria Gorge, a rugged canyon rewarding determined hikers with wildflowers and birds, and a sense of achievement at journey's end. Coastlines range from pebbled coves to the pink sands of Elafonisi. Interior villages brim with tavernas serving intensely local flavors. Olive oil, cheese, and reiki anchor a convivial table. Give Crete time. Its size rewards deeper exploration. At number 3. Mykonos has an unmistakable identity. Windmills on a hilltop, maze-like lanes, Cycladic architecture, and shimmering Aegean views. Wander Hora to find boutiques, cafes, and hidden chapels. Quiet corners abound. A short boat ride reaches Delos, one of Greece's great sanctuaries. History in the open air. Back on Mykonos, beach clubs and upscale dining set a stylish tone, but there are retreats for a slower pace. At sunset, the island comes alive. Waterfront tables and music-filled squares. A cosmopolitan glow balancing glamour with deep cultural roots. At number 2, Athens is the beating heart of modern Greece, built atop layers of classical achievement. The Acropolis watches over lively neighborhoods. Beneath the Parthenon, feel history's breath, architecture and sculpture that shaped ideals. Details that endure. But Athens is no museum. Plaka, monasteraki, and Siri hum with contemporary culture. Set aside time for museums, the Acropolis Museum reconnects artifacts with their original setting. Then watch sunset from Philopappou, stitching ancient and modern together. Eat widely, souvlaki from a neighborhood joint, inventive restaurants, and a slow coffee while the city moves. For any Greek journey, Athens is both origin story and vibrant present-day capital. At number 1, Santorini, the postcard-perfect caldera. Whitewashed cliffside villages, cobalt domes, and a volcanic rim dropping to electric blue water. Sunset in Oya is a must. Arrive early and be respectful. Beyond the view, volcanic soils yield distinctive wines. Visit a winery to taste the island's story. Explore Acropolis, a Bronze Age town preserved in ash. Beaches here are unique. Black sands at Parissa and the red cliffs near Acropolis. Santorini is more than photogenic. It's for slow meals, cliffside walks, and that feeling of standing on the edge of a vast, dramatic landscape. A fitting finale to our countdown. Closing thoughts and travel tips. From ancient wonders to sun-drenched islands, Greece offers endless beauty and history. Pack your bags and explore. Each destination has a distinct character. Meteora's monasteries, Santorini's volcanic rim, together composing a nation rich in landscapes, stories, and flavor. Mix must-sees with unhurried time. A slow coffee, a walk on a lesser-known beach, a chat with a local, often the highlight. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe. Travel by ferry or short flights. Prioritize a few regions and learn a little Greek. A smile and an efcharisto go a long way.